Uh-oh. Dag nabbit. Oh, man. Hey, everybody. Soybean farmer. February 29th. Last day of February. Got my tractor up under the shelter here. As you can see. And that's where I'm going to actually do this repair job. And it worked out what I think is pretty much like perfect here. I was looking at this shop crane here. As I rolled it up under the tractor, it did hit the PTO shaft, but came in a little bit off to the side. And then looking where I've got the chain hanging down right there on the top cover plate that's coming off, it's just about center. And that's what I'm going to want, is to be centered where it's pulling there. So this worked out great. That bar is all the way out, and according to the rating on the crane or lift, whatever you call it, when you're that far out, you're at the what they call the quarter-ton hole. But I'm only dealing with about 150 pounds at most. I've been told 130 to 150. But I had thought when I first tried to roll this thing up in here, I was going to have to drill another hole in that slide bar to get a different position, but it's perfect. Came out of the box perfect. Couldn't ask for it to be any better. Sunday night. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow. I've got to work at the cigar shop Monday and Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday, and it looks like Wednesday's, by the weather forecast, looks like Wednesday's supposed to be sunny in the 50s. So I think I'm going to come out here and see what all's involved with getting this off. Now, as you can see with my tractor, I've got remote hydraulics here. And I'm thinking it would pay me to leave those bolts in. We'll walk around here and I can show you what I'm talking about. Whoa. Okay. That's the remote. Now these two bolts have got to come out to get the top plate off. But these two right up under here, see if I can give you a view of that. Anyhow, there's two bolts right under there. Yeah, that lets you look at them. That one right there. There's one more right there. They will stay in, because I don't want to separate this from this. There's a bunch of O-rings in there. No need to try to mess with that. I've got this, because it's got the couplers mounted on a piece of angle iron back here with one of the bolts. I can take that off and this will be free. And then just go around this outside row of bolts here. Uh-oh. Dag nabbit. Oh, man. That bolt right there has got to come out. And look who's in the way. Right there. And I did not want to take those loose. Well, okay. Yeah. And to give you an idea of what I'm looking at, see how that right there messes up access to getting this bolt to come out. Well, shoot. Alright. Glad I saw it. I think that bolt there comes out and this comes off, and that bolt there comes out and this comes off. So okay, now that would have been a prime opportunity for a choice word. Dag nabbit. And I'll bet you, yeah, it's got, the whole thing's got, I just realized I'm gonna have to take it off. So I can give you the view. Right there is another one of the bolts that's going to have to come out. So alright, that's going to come off. So no telling what O-ring or what's going to get messed up with that. Ah, swarny, and I don't have the gasket for it. So that's another part I'm going to need. I hadn't even seen that until now. I'm so glad I walked out here and looked at it. Shoot. I was so hoping. See, if you don't have the remote here, the cover plate for that hole doesn't stick out past these 2 bolts down here I just discovered. Oh well. I was going to update y'all on where I was at with this project, and I kind of updated myself. Yeah, I had not seen that. Well, let's go find the I know there's a gasket for this, or let me go investigate and learn what's in that, because my game plan was to leave this remote control, whatever you call it, bolted to the top plate cover. But I can see 2 bolts here, one up under there. Alright, such as it is. Oh man. Yeah, you've seen this before. We've been over here. But that plate has got to come off. See, that's soaked with fluid just from driving the tractor up here under the shelter. And let's see if we can get a better view of that. Yep. There's that bolt. I was right there. I can see it. Yeah, that's got to come out. Oh well. Dag nabbit. I just changed the whole game plan. Well, let's go find out what kind of gasket goes in there. At least thank the good Lord, Brad up in northern Wisconsin gave me access to that website where I can see the diagrams of this kind of stuff and see if there's a gasket in there. It's got to be. I know it's full of O-rings. I remember looking at that. That's why I did not want to take that off. Well, one good thing, the cool tool here worked out. No modification required to that. But this just got more aggravating than it was supposed to be. Alright, back to the website. Everybody, the adventures of soybean farmer. Small farming on a real tight budget. You know, you got to try to do your repairs yourself, and when you don't really know what you're getting into, you stumble into something. Of course, I'm glad I found it now. But oh well, enough rambling. Everybody, thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.